Who were that knobhead you had on this week? You were a right knobbing. I love Tinsel. Hello and welcome to the Help I Sexted My Boss Advent Calendar. Normally this is the podcast where we help you navigate the challenges of modern life, but this December, as you might have probably already known, we're releasing daily episodes up until Christmas Day. William and I are your Christmas elves, helping you have a proper Christmas. We most certainly don't agree on every Christmas tradition, but we've got plenty of advice and festive fun to bring to you over the next few weeks. I'm Jordan North, and with me is the UK's leading etiquette expert, Mr. William Hanson.
Hello, I'm more Christmas decorations, whereas Jordan's more statute of limitations.
What does that mean?
You know, statute of limitations is like if you commit a crime, there is a thing called a statute of limitations, which is you have so long in order to be, prosecuted for doing that crime.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in effect calling you basically a criminal. If you need our help with something this Christmas, then we'd love it if you get in touch. All the information, as ever, at sextedmyboss.com. All our social info is there. We'd also love it if you could tell a friend about Help I Sexted My Boss, either the regular episodes or the Advent Calendar. The more people we can help to have a proper Christmas, the better.
Let's do our little episode tradition of pulling the cracker. Oh, you won again.
Another victory for William.
Okay. And today's little Christmas cracker joke is... What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
Adam? As in Adam and Eve?
Oh, you've ruined the joke now.
Oh, sorry.
It's Christmas Eve. Don't be so... now I've got to do another. What did you'll like this one. What did the Queen call her Christmas broadcast?
I don't know.
The One Show.
Great. Now about the one I'd like.
Today's episode is all about Christmas decorations. Now, you'll probably know that William Hanson has very strong opinions on Christmas decorations. A few years back on my local radio show, I had William Hanson make his first ever appearance on Rock FM.
Yes.
Because I asked him to tell Lancashire, the area that we broadcast to, what he thought of Christmas decorations.
I wonder if we have that audio anywhere.
I need to find that. I will find it. I'll find it. And
that was in effect the podcast before it was a podcast.
It pretty much was. And basically, William offended all of our listeners.
Were they offended?
Oh yeah. I remember meeting some friends that weekend, and my mate's now wife going, "Who were that knobhead you had on this week?" You were a right knobbing. I love Tinsel. And the quote was that you shouldn't have tinsel because it's garish and gauche.
Yes.
I remember
well
it.
Done.
And you use the term in better regulated households. Tinsel wouldn't be a thing. Now,
No.
I played this thinking it was good. I remember my boss at the time being like, you can't have someone that comes on and offends all our listeners. And I remember a lot of people thought that it was like some actor that was being a character. Yeah.
No, I'm not. But look at this. I mean, if you're watching this on our YouTubes, look, we've put some tinsel around my microphone just to show you how awful tinsel looks. It's impossible to make tinsel look nice.
What do you hate about it?
Can you not see how vile this is?
How is it?
It's other than not being environmentally friendly. It's just too much, and it's sort of flaccid and shiny and garish.
What did your mum never have tinsel? Does your mum have tinsel around the house?
No, I mean I can't remember her having tinsel.
Do you not put tinsel around your tree?
No.
I am partial to a bit of white tinsel around a Christmas tree. It brings it to colour, brings it to life.
Well, so do some nice baubles and lights.
So
as long as obviously I've got some rules about them, but generally as long as they fit those rules.
Do you not put tinsel over your Christmas over your pictures in the rooms and stuff?
Oh my God, no, that's the worst.
Do you not?
No.
Do you not wrap it around your banister?
We have a garland.
A what?
A garland.
What's a garland?
She's called Judy. No, we have. It's like a thing of like foliage.
A banister?
No. We have we have a banister, and on the banister we put a garland. Like like Christmas wreaths.
Yeah.
Imagine that concept, but not in a circle, just in a long line that you sort of interweave.
So that's tinsel.
It's not tinsel. It's a garland.
So right,
It's foliage.
I don't even know where to begin on this episode. Let's talk. Okay, generally, let's talk Christmas decorations. Where are you with them, and what do you think?
Less is more.
Okay.
I would rather go for a couple of things done tastefully than you sort of drown the entire house in tat, which is generally what people do. And I think there is a correlation between the more Christmas decorations, the more sad and tragic their life.
That's not fair and not true. I'm going to have to stop you right there. That is not fair and not true.
Well, I think it is.
What do you think of those people who, like, decorate their whole entire houses outside for, like, charity and stuff with Christmas lights and they go OTT? I quite like that.
Well, obviously, if it's for charity, we love all that. But can you not just do a bake sale?
You are one miserable bastard.
There are other ways to raise money for charity than using the world's precious resources and draining the power supply and sticking on neon lights on your house. But also, going back to tinsel did used to be quite smart. When it sort of first came in, going back pre-Victorians, you'll be pleased to know.
Oh, okay.
It was made of solid silver. Strands of solid silver. It wasn't obviously you couldn't rustle it.
Is that where it comes from?
Well, that's sort of the shine is sort of going back to that, and it wasn't coloured. That was quite smart.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone would like to buy me any solid silver tinsel, send it in. I'll change my mind.
Okay.
But I don't think it's produced anymore. Wait, what do you do? What's your favourite Christmas decoration?
It depends. I do like decorating a tree, and I do like a bit of tinsel up, and I do like putting greeting cards up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where are you with, like, I don't know why I'm asking, but, like, the little novelty toys and ornaments that you get from Argos and stuff?
The like festive equivalent of Billy Bass.
Yeah, so you press it and this little snowman going, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," or anything like that.
No.
No?
No. Really, really awful. That said, we did once have one of those dancing Christmas trees, which we put up just for my granny.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I think you've told me this.
But we were doing it deliberately. We knew it was awful. I think there I've just hit upon the crux. If you put up anything and you know it is terrible,
it's a novelty.
You can get away with it.
Oh.
But if you genuinely put it up thinking, doesn't that look nice? That's where it's a bit of a... If you're in on the joke, fine.
Okay.
But if you're not in on the joke, not fine. Every year I have to tell people how to decorate their houses and come up with different rules.
What do you think about Christmas decorations in the window?
Well, that's fine.
Like, don't, by the way, and I learnt this the hard way at uni, don't get the frosted snow look for your windows.
Oh, no.
Like, you can never get it off.
I think that
we got charged for that. Come out our deposit.
Well, rightly so. I think if it's a genuine thing, if it is genuinely snow that you've put in your windows, that's very smart. When it's something pretending to be something else, that's where it's problematic.
Okay, where do you know we never had stockings growing up?
Did you not?
No.
Why?
I don't know. We just never bothered with them.
My mother's lost our stockings this year. That's a bit of a drama in our household.
Oh, I bet she's mortified, isn't she? Have you had them since you were children? Mm-hmm. What's she done with them?
I don't know.
She thinks she's binned them.
Well, she thinks that she gave Mikey and me our stockings last year, because obviously we weren't with them at Christmas because of the obvious. But she sort of drove them up to us at some point and sort of gave them outside so we could sort of have the stockings. So she thinks we've still got those, but she can't find my brother's either. Now, she wouldn't have given us James's. So if she's lost James's as well, that would sort of imply, I think, that she does have them all together.
Darling, I can't cope. I've lost the stockings you've had since you was a child, darling, and I just can't cope. Now, I remember driving to yours because I was sober when I was driving, and then I got back and I opened the champagne, darling, and then I opened another bottle of champagne because it was Christmas, darling, why not? And I cannot remember. I put the stockings on the side, darling, and I think it was your father. He's binned them, darling. I'm most disappointed.
Lovely.
We have found here.
Oh no.
That William Hanson often writes for many national newspapers during the festive period, and Do you want to tell people what this is?
Well, it hasn't got the date on it, but that looks like it's a couple of years old.
This is an extract from the Mail Online.
Correct.
Where William talks about Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
And it starts with, "'Tis the season to be jolly, and also to shriek in horror at the ghastly inflatable Santa next door but one has just erected, jeopardising the property prices. But with current political turmoil and the absence of anything better to do in certain people's lives, it is perhaps understandable why Christmas keeps starting earlier and earlier."
Gosh. Well, thank God we're out of that political turmoil.
Oh, it gets better. "It's easy to spot someone's social class at the best of times, but even easier once the baubles get brought up from the cellar. A household's festive decor...
Decor?
This is why I don't read out loud. A household's festive decor choices can reveal more than just their readiness of a visit from Father Christmas. Here is my ultimate guide as to what's in and what's out for a socially mobile Christmas 2018.
I'll be honest, that was one of my weaker intros. Now you've read it. I'm not loving that.
Where do we start here? Doorbells and garlands. Now...
Doorbells.
Doorbells.
You know, people now have started they'll make their PVC front doors have those sort of tartan or glittery bows.
I'll just read the top line
them.
of each one.
Yeah.
Doorbells and garlands. Now that we're firmly in the Instagram age, tarted up entrances are thought to be appealing.
Do you like a tarted up entrance?
Trees. Sophistication is genuine, so fake trees are never going to be sophisticated. It goes on. Tinsel. For those with any taste whatsoever, tinsel remains the Antichrist.
It does.
I dread to think what the comments said on this. It never looks good, is horrid to touch, and is a waste of money. Lights. When it comes to lights on the tree, the rule is very much to remember that it's meant to be a white Christmas. Lighting up your entire drab semi in rows of lights, even if they are white, is never a good idea socially. Fairies.
Stop it.
You may think a bee-winged fairy may look beautifully atop a lit tree. You may think you're not very good at writing, are you?
Excuse me. You're not. Don't accuse me of being not very. Do you want me to read it? Fairies. You may think a bewinged fairy may look beautiful atop a lit tree, but it's simply not the done thing in discerning households. A fairy did not lead the three wise men to Bethlehem in the traditional Christmas story, did it? It was a star, not a fairy. Fairies have no place at Christmas. They are outcasts. There we go. That's how you do it.
A couple more.
It's all available online. If you...
It's all available online. When, and it ends. Finally, even if you have the most subtle and sophisticated of decorations, much can be determined about when you put them up. We in Britain have more or less lost our cultural identity, and so we have had to nick America's, where November's Thanksgiving rolls directly into Christmas and the decorations stay up for weekends end. The Church of England stance on Christmas decor is not before the 17th of December, which this year is a Monday. There you go. It goes on. It's basically William likes to offend a nation during Christmas.
I just have very strong opinions and I like people to know them.
You like Christmas though, don't you?
Yes, when it's sort of, I get excited about it from the 19th onwards.
Do you know what I say, G and Divas? If you're listening right now, you be you. If you want to put loads of tinsel and decorations up, fine. If you want to put a bit up, fine. If you don't want to put a tree up, fine. You be you.
And if you do want to go and read that article and realise that it actually was quite well written and there were words in there that maybe were skipped or mispronounced, again, it's available on the Daily Mail's website. What
have we learnt about today's episode?
We've learnt that you like putting tinsel around your pictures.
Yeah.
Which is fairly common. We've learnt that...
I had tinsel around my bed one year.
Tinsel around your bed? What, were you tied to the bed with it? Is that a little Christmas tradition? Tie me to the bed and come down my chimney.
William.
I want you to open me like a present.
Fuck. One more?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Advent.
On tomorrow's episode of Help I Sexted My Boss Advent Calendar, we're talking about the school nativity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that'll be good. Don't forget you can get in touch as well by email, help@sextedmyboss.com. Tweet or send us a message on Instagram @sextedmyboss, and we will see you tomorrow.
Advent.